Hello everyone, I am Shandu from Marvel Church team and I am excited to share our new video with you. You will see me a bit more often in the future because we are ramping up our efforts on Marvel Church YouTube channel. You can find everything related to Marvel Strike Force on our website, link is in the description. And for those who prefer watching over reading, we'll have our YouTube where we will try to cover as many as current topics as possible. So stay tuned, for more videos are coming soon. But that doesn't mean you should ignore our website, quite opposite, because you can find a lot of proven, useful information there. This time, on this video, we are going to discuss about arena meta teams. While most players focus on collecting essential resources to complete Dark Dimension 7 and recruit Mephisto, the strongest character in the game, things get a bit more complicated in Arena with introduction of Old Man Logan. Mephisto is currently too far away for majority of the players, and until he is recruited, here are our suggestions for top Arena team. So we have Old Man Logan, who is legendary character and excels in all game modes, including Arena. His presence significantly change Arena configuration and enable reactivation of Super Skrull. So we have Super Skrull. There is also Apocalypse, who is a powerful character and he earned his spot in the Arena meta team. There is no need to explain why. There is also Black Knight, who is a pre-taunt protector and he still does excellent job. And fifth character in your arena team is more flexible one. However, our suggestion is to use Nightcrawler as fifth character, and with him you can effectively counter all possible defensive combination. Except maybe Mirror Match, where you can have some RNG problems, and Dormammu as opponent fifth. But do not worry, we have solution for those opponent teams. So if opponent use Nightcrawler as their fifth, then you can use Dormammu as your fifth. And if opponent use Dormammu, then you can use Black Cat, because her presence will passively neutralize Dormammu Revive once ability. You can also use other plug-and-play characters such as Red Hulk, Void Knight, Ghost Rider, Robbie, Doctor Doom, and so on. And you will not regret because they are great addition to the team. However, Nightcrawler is simply best choice. With him, you can easily win against most possible defensive combinations, and he's also a very useful character in every single game mode, so it's worth investing in him. When assigning ISO 8 classes, it's crucial to designate Old Man Logan as skirmisher and Apocalypse and Skrull as strikers. That way you will create powerful striker-skirmisher combination. And for the remaining characters, you have flexibility. Black Knight will be stunned for the most of the fight, so you can give him Protector. You can also give him Striker, but whatever. And Nightcrawler, Black Cat, Dormammu, those three can also be Strikers, or they can be Skirmishers. So you have flexibility, and it's up to you to decide what ISO 8 class you want to give to them. Because as skirmishers, they will have higher chance to apply some of their crucial debuffs, and as strikers, you will create striker-skirmisher combination with Old Man Logan. So, for example, you can have entire team full of strikers and only Old Man Logan skirmisher. That's also one of the combinations, but you can have Skrull and Apocalypse as strikers, and for example Nightcrawler and Black Knight as skirmisher fortifier combination, and that depending on you. And to summarize, 4 characters you will always use in Arena are Super Skrull, Apocalypse, Black Knight, and Old Man Logan. And the fifth one depends on your opponent. So in total, you will need 7 characters to dominate arena. Just 7, not more. Before we dive into the videos and examples, we will provide you some general advices. The first general advice is to invest hardly in all of those characters. Even if you won't use most of them when you recruit Mephisto, but more on that on some other videos, they are excellent in all game modes. We can easily say that they are excellent in all game modes, and you will not regret and you will not waste your resources investing in them. So do not hesitate to maximize them. Focus on upgrading their red stars first, then their diamonds, and maximize their levels to 100, as well as their abilities and gear. So you will most likely use almost every single one of them in Dark Dimension 7. Maybe you will not use Dormammu, but everyone except him you will use in Dark Dimension 7, so you can upgrade their gear on tier 19. Now let's focus on some combat advices. So second general advice is more combat advice, and it's recommended to always start with Skrull using special, as this will grant him stealth. And while Skrull has stealth, the entire team benefits from 20% damage reduction. And third advice is that in every possible situation, when opening with Old Man Logan, use special and target opponent Black Knight. That way you can control him, stun him, and prevent him to destroy you with his counters. And last general advice, it's essential to use Apocalypse Empowered Basic on opponent Old Man Logan. So in every possible situation, you will need to use those advices. So you will need to play like that. And now you can see how fights unfold in various situations. Now we are going to show you a few situations and a few examples in Arena. And firstly, we will show you what's going to happen if when opponent use Black Cat as 5th. We will use Nightcrawler, as we already suggest, and fight will start standardly. Both sides, Skrull and Logan, will use their specials. And as you can see, we will stun opposing Black Knight. They are going to stun our Black Knight, and now it's Nightcrawler turn. As we can notice, opponent Super Skrull have trauma, so we can stun him with Nightcrawler. And by the way, our Nightcrawler is skirmisher, so he have increased focus, and that's actually really good. So Skrull cannot resist it. And after this Old Man Logan ultimate, we will kill his Skrull. His Black Cat will stun our Nightcrawler. That's actually great. And now we are going to remove his Black Knight. And we are in 5 versus 3 situation. At this point it's clearly victory for us, but as you can see, his old man used ultimate and filled us with debuffs, but it also filled Super Skrull speed bar, so now we can kill his Black Cat. And now it's Apocalypse turn. Fight is over. After our Apocalypse use ultimate, fight is over. We can get rid of opposing Old Man Logan, and now we can play with opponent Apocalypse. We can do whatever we want to him. And we put speed on 1 to see our powerful Super Skrull ultimate, but our Apocalypse is blocking our view. That doesn't matter. It's clearly victory. So This is when opponent use Black Cat as a 5th. In the next video, we are going to show you what's happening when opponent use Dormammu as their 5th character. And in that situation, we are going to use Black Cat to negate his Revive Once ability. Fight will start shortly after this loading. Okay. It starts standardly. We used special with our scroll. Opponent used special with his scroll. Now our Black Knight is stunned. We are going to stun opponent Black Knight. And now it's our Black Cat turn. We will stun opponent Apocalypse. And that's great. He will totally miss his turn. His scroll is playing. Our scroll is playing now. And as you can see, it's our Old Man Logan turn. He will use ultimate and ability block opponent's Super Scroll. They will kill our Black Knight, but that doesn't mean anything because now their Old Man Logan used ultimate and fill us with debuffs, but at the same time our Skrull can play and use ultimate, and as you can see, he killed almost everyone. Now it's 4 versus 1. Our characters will easily win versus opponent Old Man Logan. We can show you some nice animations here. And that's it. That's it when opponent use Dormammu as their 5th character. And now we are going to show you a few more videos just to see. And this time on this example is Miss Marvel Hard Light as 5th, and she is not good because she is too slow. She is alone. She do not have other secret defenders with her, and she cannot fill her speed bar at the beginning, so she simply cannot play on time to be useful. And as you can see, fight will start standardly. Both sides, Old Man and Skrull, will use specials, and our Nightcrawler will stun opponent Super Skrull. And now our Old Man Logan will play. And after our Old Man Logan use his ultimate, his Hard Light will gain trauma and most importantly disrupt. So she managed to play, she managed to use ultimate, but she cannot gain taunt. And now she is dead, and Skrull is dead also, so we are going to finish them soon. Our Black Knight and opponent Black Knight just go out of stun, and now they can counter, so we need to remove him as soon as possible, as we already did, and that's amazing. Our Apocalypse will use ultimate, and his Old Man remains alone versus our characters, and we are going to finish this fight. As you can see, he barely survived, but there is our Old Man Logan a skirmisher and Apocalypse a striker. Powerful combination. Everything is done. We are going to show you a situation when opponents use Nightcrawler as their 5th character, and in that case we will use Dormammu. As you can see, our Skrull will play first. He will, in this situation, of our opponent didn't place their characters correctly, so we can turn rewind his Apocalypse. We will not attack his Old Man Logan, and that's great. And we are going to stun his Black Knight. He will stun our Black Knight. He'll stun our Dormammu, and our Dormammu is nearly killed, but he's there just to provide revive once if things goes wrongly. We do not need him for anything else. And he's dead now, but as I already said, it doesn't matter. Now our old man will play, and he will use ultimate. He will ability block opponent Apocalypse. He will remove opponent Black Knight from the table. Our Apocalypse are going to play now. He will use ultimate. And we are going to kill opponent Old Man Logan. His Skrull used his ultimate, but he have offense down. He cannot hurt us. Our Skrull also have offense down, but we managed to kill few of them. And now we are going to remove Nightcrawler and win. So that's it when opponent use Nightcrawler as their 5th character. We have a few more videos to show you, and in this case opponents are using Ghost Rider Robbie as their 5th character. We are going to use Nightcrawler as usual, and as you can see, our Nightcrawler is playing first, and that's actually really good, because our Old Man Logan will play after his Nightcrawler, and he will stun Black Knight, so our Super Skrull will have open path to ability block someone from opposing team. We will ability block Robbie, and we are going to turn rewind those two, Skrull and Apocalypse, and they are attacking us right now. When our Old Man Logan play, he will use his ultimate. We are going to kill opponent Skrull. Robbie is dead. His Old Man will use ultimate. But one important thing, our Black Knight gained evade from Nightcrawler, and he evaded opponent Old Man Logan special, so he can destroy them with counters. And as you can see, he can ability block opponent Apocalypse, so he cannot do anything nasty to us. And we are going to finish this fight shortly after. This is just finishing, nothing less, nothing more. We will kill him, he will revive, our Apocalypse will play soon. Oh no, our Skrull will play. Our Skrull will kill him. So yeah, after this ultimate, he will not survive for sure. That's it. And so as you can see, Nightcrawler is quite handy versus a lot of defensive combination. And when the opponent use Void Knight, we will also use Nightcrawler. And Void Knight is similar to Miss Marvel Hardlight. He cannot play on time. As you can see, our Nightcrawler will use special. After this special, our Old Man Logan will play and remove protection from opponent team and stun Black Knight. Our Black Knight have evade from Nightcrawler, so he evaded stun from opposing Old Man Logan. We are going to ability block opponent Apocalypse and to turn rewind Skrull and Void Knight. So Void Knight was so close to play, but he still didn't manage to play, and he will not play at all. You will see. So those characters are simply not good enough to be there when you use Nightcrawler, because you can easily remove protection from enemy team, and then you can do whatever you want with them. They cannot play on time. After our Old Man Dogan using his ultimate, Void Knight is dead. His crew will be dead also now. And his Old Man Logan will use ultimate, but that will not help them at all. We are going to flex a bit now and to show our incredible damage and our mighty Black Knight in action. But that's it, as you can see. It's quite easy to win in almost every defensive combination, except, of course, Mephisto. But we will save Mephisto for some other video. So if you have any question for Arena Meta Team, or something from this video is not clear to you, be free to ask in the comments. Or you can do that in Discord. The link of Discord is down below. And we will do our best to respond to you as soon as possible. Also in the comments you can suggest topics for our future videos. And we will make every effort to address your requests. And that's it for this video. I hope you find it helpful. And do not forget to like, share, subscribe. It means a lot for us. And see you in the next one, which will be very soon, I hope.